Welcome to another VeChain update. So yeah, currently we are still going down in this second wave right here. And at first I thought this right here was the end of the second wave after we went to the 0.382 extension. But apparently not. Apparently I think we'll go to the 0.618 before reversing in the third wave, which should end in this region right here. So things are still looking good, but the 0.618 level, this is literally the last resort. So if we go below this, then I expect to get another low in the second wave right here, because sure, this is not the invalidation zone for this first wave up, but you do not really want the second wave of this small first wave to go down too much, because sure, it can go to the 0.786 level. It can do that, but do I want to see that? Well, not really, honestly. I would rather see the price get to the 0.618 and reverse. Getting to the 0.786 level right here would just mean that, I don't know, if we do go below that, then it's pretty much guaranteed, in my opinion, that we'll get another low in the second wave right here. But for now, I remain bullish on this chart. We actually tried getting above the bull market support band right here, and yeah, we got rejected by it, just like some other altcoins. So things are still looking good, but yeah, like I said, what we need right now is to go in this third wave right here. And by the way, this third wave should also have 5 waves up. And these 5 waves, let's say we bottom right here in the second wave, these 5 waves should look something like this. So a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, of course, you can expect some red wicks on the way up. That's just normal. And if we do go in the third wave now, this would only be the third wave of this small first wave move to the upside. And this small first wave move to the upside is only the first wave of this main third wave right here. So yeah, there's a lot left of the cycle. Don't be alarmed. And if the price goes down, don't be worried. It's okay. Also, check out the daily RSI. We are currently at around 44, which is really good because, the price has not dropped that much. Sure, it dropped a bit. It dropped like, let's say, about 20%, which is normal. And yeah, the RSI is currently kind of low. And this is a good sign because if we do go in the third wave right here, and if we do that after we go on the RSI, let's say we go to maybe this level right here, maybe we use this right here as support. If we do go to the, let's say, 42 RSI level, and then we bounce, we'll have a lot of space to the upside to do something like this. So let's say we go to this level, and then, for this third wave right here, the price can do something like this. And also, the price going to the overbought territory would make sense for a third wave. So yeah, this is looking good so far. Let's also go on the weekly chart. So the RSI is currently below the yellow line, which, it's not really bearish, but as you can see, this right here pretty much looks like what happened over here. So we got above it and then we broke down after we went below it again. And here we pretty much did the same thing. We went above it and now we're breaking down. But I really do not want to see the RSI stay below the yellow line for too long, because if we really want to go in this third wave up and go to maybe these highs right here, then we need the price to actually do something crazy. We cannot afford to keep putting in lower lows, because if we do keep putting in lower lows in the second wave right here, if we keep doing that, we'll just invalidate this first wave move up, and in my opinion, if we do that, that's pretty much going to be the end of the bull cycle. You cannot really afford to put in another bear market low when Bitcoin is at like 64K. It's just not something that I want to see, and that would be very, very bearish. Also, something else that I want to mention, in the previous cycle, after we went into this bear market low right here, which is actually the pandemic crash, when we did go up, we only went up in 3 waves, and that's kind of questionable because the 5th wave failed. So I mean, was this because of the pandemic? I don't know. But if we do something like this again, then maybe the cycle will actually top in the third wave and will not get a fifth wave. Because, I mean, this third wave rally right here that we got is not really bullish. I mean, you really do not want to see the chart do something like this. You never want to see something like this. So yeah, this is kind of questionable because there's no clear fourth wave right here. So, I mean, you can say that, yeah, this is a first wave up, this is a second wave move down. And I mean, do you see any fourth wave? I don't. So this is pretty much the third wave right here, and this was the fourth wave, and the fifth wave failed. So unlike on other charts, for example, Chainlink went up in 5 waves and completed a first wave move up. And then in the bear market, it went down into an ABC and completed the second wave move down. And now it's heading into a third wave move up, and in my opinion will go to new highs. But this coin, I mean, it cannot do something like this because the previous cycle did not have this main move up. So yeah, this is kind of questionable, but I don't want to call it bearish because in my opinion, the price still has a lot of potential. And I mean, we have gone up like what? About 300% from the bear market low. So there is potential for the price to go up, but I really wonder if it's actually possible to get to the 1.618 and by the end of this cycle. It's really questionable because if we somehow go up in 3 waves, just like we did right here, and then we fail, I mean, that's gonna be, I don't know, it's gonna make you question if this chart can actually do anything and if it can actually go up in 5 waves. Let's also check out the monthly chart. So the RSI is currently still below the yellow line, and I mean, it closed below it in June, and that was, in my opinion, kind of bearish because this did not really happen in the previous cycle, in the second wave move down. So yeah, it was kind of questionable, and like a week ago, we got above it again, and now we are again below it. So it's kind of questionable. I mean, there are still like 5 days left of this month, at least as of recording of this video, but if we do close below the yellow line on the RSI, I don't know how I will feel about that, because if we do that, then, I mean, the RSI might start doing something like this, and we might just keep going down, and this, in my opinion, would put in another bear market low, which would not be good. It would not be good at all. Also, let me tell you what this right here is for. So I believe the third wave will top somewhere in this region right here. And by the way, the third wave is only the third wave of the main third wave. Now, I don't think it will only top at the 1.618 because I actually want to see the first wave get to that level, or at least near that level. So let me just get that off the chart. And you know what? Let's just do something like this, because I think this is a bit better for a third wave. So I think the third wave right here should go to, let's say, 12 to 20 cents. Now, I really want to see it go a bit higher. And why? Well, I mean, if we want to get to, let's say, the 2.618 trend-based Fibonacci extension here, we really want the third wave, at least this third wave, to be very, very powerful. So yeah, maybe we can get to this level right here. Maybe we can break the previous all-time high in this third wave of the third wave right here. But even if we don't, and even if we somehow only get to the all-time high in the third wave right here, if we, after that, go in a fourth wave and then a fifth wave, and if we actually manage to go in a fifth wave, even if we go to the 100% extension, there would still be the possibility of the price going to the 2.618. So, I mean, yeah, things are looking good right now, but like I said, the monthly structure, or however you want to look at it, even the weekly structure, does not really look that good, because this was not 5 waves up. Also, let me change this target zone for this third wave as well, because I don't think the 1.618 is actually a good target zone. Maybe somewhere around this region right here would be something more realistic for the third wave, because I mean, the first wave already went up like 68% in 12 days. So the third wave, as you know, needs to be more impulsive than the first wave. So I cannot see the price only going to the 1.618 in this small third wave. Also, check out the 4-hour chart for a bit. Check out the RSI. So we went to the overbought territory here, and now we are almost oversold. And by the looks of it, we might actually go oversold if we will, in my opinion, go to the oversold territory if we test this level right here. And after we do that, I mean, it would be the perfect time to bounce and go in the third wave. Because as you can see right here, for example, the last time we went into the oversold territory on the 4-hour chart, the price went up, I mean, like I said, like 70% or something. So right now, going to the oversold territory again would be actually very, very bullish. So I really hope to see that. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for today. If you want us to cover a specific altcoin, make sure to check out our Patreon. Our gold Patreons get to choose an altcoin for us to cover each month. So if you're interested in that, check it out. And if you like this video, consider subscribing, liking, and I will see you in the next one.